let's start a prediction poll. We've seen Sam's deck on stream quite a bit recently. And those of you that have been watching are now familiar. But I think he made some changes before this Monday. And it's a little bit more focused on blinking. Sadness on the stack, sadness resolves. I agree, True Chains. Is anybody like feeling bad for me right now after that match that we just observed? I'm feeling bad for myself. Okay, prediction poll is live now. Play this match for the banned and restricted committee. Yeah, so if you're watching this later on YouTube, the previous match we just watched was Curses versus Roland with Blue Red Delver, and Roland had dazes for everything. And I stopped playing around them because he already used like 7 of them. But I still got dazed. All right, predictions are coming in. About a minute left on that. That's exciting. All right, so a brainstorm happening here. Days plus Trinisphere, Legacy's newest hot combo. Yeah, that was a weird game though, right? I mean, Roland grabbing a Trinisphere and winning the game with it was a little strange, but it worked. Yeah, that too. That too. I mean, everything just worked out perfectly for Roland that game. Which is the way it goes, I guess. That's just how this game goes. All right. Werg control, 63% favored by chat. Chat not liking Roland's chances in this matchup very much at all. Dragon's Rage Channeler on the battlefield. A moment ago, we had some people in chat talking about Urza's Saga, that it's on the short list of cards that may see bans in the Legacy format. How do we feel at the moment about Dragon's Rage Channeler? How are we feeling about that card? Is that card on the short list for a possible ban, or is Dragon's Rage Channeler completely safe? What do you think, chat? 63% of chat forgetting Rule 0 of 90s MTG, never bet against Roland. That's actually true. That's actually true. That is Rule 0. Dragon's Rage is safer than Raga. Dragon's Rage is also overshadowed by Monkey. All right. People feeling like Dragon's Rage will be with us for a while. Luinil disagrees. Dragon's Rage Channeler is more bannable than Ragavan. Yeah, another days for Roland. It's getting a little old already, right? I think you might be right, Vile to 6. Dragon's Rage Channeler, it's just so good. It's just such an engine with the surveils, and it hits hard once you get Delirium, and it's pretty easy to get Delirium. It's not like, standard where turn 17 you finally get your Delirium and your guy gets +1/+1. You're getting Delirium on like turn 2 half the time. Yeah. Okay, we have fire design discussion happening in chat now. I went to the doctor last week for my annual checkup, got blood work and all that. Everything came back great. But I told my doctor all about fire design when they asked me how things have been going. They didn't seem remotely interested. Ragavan is worse, if anything, due to the randomness of top card. Oh yeah, I misread that. Yeah, Ragavan can be pretty useless. That's true. Where Dragon's Rage Channeler is almost always useful. Rarely is it useless.
Oh, rip apart. 3 damage.
Wow. Jam those spicy emotes. Rip apart. I wanted this card to be a thing so bad. Rip apart. I'm the only person excited about this. I understand that. Keith Master Flex. Keith Master Flex knows what's up. What's up, Keith? Exactly. Tell your bagel barista about Fire Design and get a free bagel. Turn Zero Games, meeting my girlfriend's family in a few weeks for the holidays, bringing my PowerPoint presentation on Fire Design to show them at dinner. Great idea, Matt. Great idea. All the completely normal, sane people want to have discussions about Fire Design. That's what we learned from chat. I'm just playing, everybody. Just being silly. We don't need more randomness in the game already. Random shuffle deck game. Yeah. Ragavan is a little hot and cold.
Roll. Fly a heart. Yep. Right. Going into it, you get 1 star, and you get +2 for every turn. Stay.
I bet you there's like this, there's probably this like chain of emails or Slack chats or whatever going back years already where someone was like, I think it would be great to tell players about our just what we're internally calling our new design philosophy and how we're going to get, products that players who are excited about our new formats like Commander and people being introduced to our game via Arena and some of the things we have down the pipeline. We should tell people about our new design philosophy that we've just been using this internally, but it's called Fire Design. We'll tell the players about it. They'll get excited, and now we have years later people crying about Fire Design. It just like backfired. If they never named it Fire Design, there wouldn't be nothing to really point at and complain about in a way. That's just funny to me. It just backfired. This guy's deck seems expensive. Yeah, it's expensive. I have nothing else to say. Roland is a huge collector. Yeah, that's true. Vial to 6. I was just kind of making a joke. They like to, be transparent with us, talk about their designs and stuff like that. I'm just saying the word fire they thought was probably like fun and, everybody was going to just forget about that article a week later and never look at it again about Fire Design. Anyone else experiencing stream lag? I hope not, Anarchy Inducer. Try a refresh. Budokan, thanks for the sub with Prime. A first-time sub for Budokan. Thank you. Exactly. Naming it was not great. That part kind of backfired. And it was probably just like a whatever thing that they forgot about a week later, like, oh yeah, Fire Design, whatever. And then here we are years later. It just the players don't stop talking about this probably whatever thing. I don't know. This stuff is funny to me. All right. Dragon's Rage Channeler attacking. Remember, everybody. If I don't analyze in great detail every single game action, some people watching this later on YouTube get really upset. So we have to pay attention here and make sure everybody knows what's going on. We see Yorion still in the companion zone, awaiting. Oh yeah, of course, Vial to 6. Just playing some throwback Magic is fun. Log T describing every company that has ever existed. Every company messes up everything. Has everybody realized this yet? Fiscal Cliff says, as a primary YouTube viewer, I feel attacked. I said some. I said some YouTube viewers. Glad to have you here, Fiscal. Fiscal Cliff. I mean, that's a little scary. Some YouTube viewers get upset.
Tetris style pieces
And now
blind with them. Whichever, at the end of the game, whatever square you cover.
That's clever, Fiscal Cliff. I like that. MTG has been around almost 30 years. They, like many of us, are just trying to figure out what is even going on. Yeah, I mean, that's like the that's like humanity, basically, right? That's like the human experience. New donation from Kiefer. Missed last month. Pass on a little tip. Pass on a little as a tip to your favorite bagel barista next time you talk about fire design. You got it, Keith. Thank you. Kiefer showing love. Thank you, Kiefer. And I will tell my bagel barista all about fire design, whether they like it or not. Appreciate that. Yeah, throwback cubes are fun. I have a throwback cube. Funny enough, my throwback cube is on the table right in front of me right here. This is my cube. Neck revolver. Yeah, neck revolver is a throwback. Do that kicker, green mana, white mana. All right, we're very deep into this game. Here's our dash monkey.
Resolves. Still on the main phase.
Yep. Magic Pro Shop or Electric for substance.
You saw that? Roland tried to cheat.
Go ahead.
Stormcrows, White Angels, something.
Jingo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spreading seas, the other vote.
Logo.
Spreading seas. Like, how annoying is that, right? Should ban that card. Yes, the wastelands have been altered to Japanese.
That's fine.
I
don't know if it was just like
Storm Munchlax. Thanks for the sub. 6 months streak for Storm Munchlax. Thank you, thank you. Storm Munchlax is one of our best. Truly. This is my first time being able to watch live. What are the odds for some modern content on the channel? Says first time viewer Fiscal Cliff with a clever username. Funny enough, I've been talking a lot with my, the local players about modern. And my thinking on it right now, and we've done modern in the past on this channel. I want to see more enthusiasm about modern from our average viewer. Like, I'm not feeling like most people that are watching this channel are interested in modern. And I'm just not really sure how to approach this. I'm really like stuck and unsure how much modern should appear on this channel. So if you have thoughts about that, definitely let me know in the live chat. If you want to see more modern on 90s MTG, let me know in the live chat. or let me know in the YouTube comments. Send me messages. Hit me up on Discord. Basically, I want to see some commotion, some you know, some excitement for the potential of Modern on this channel. And if I see people are down for it, I'll do it. I play Modern, so I'm down. You know, I play all the formats. I don't just play Legacy. So, yeah, I'm just unsure. New donation from Dave Kaplan. Thank you, Dave. Just saw Dave Kaplan 2 days ago at this event that we're watching right now. Thank you. Dave always showing love. I love Modern. When I think of 90s MTG, I think of Legacy. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I understand that, Fiscal Cliff. And I think, you know, as time goes on, I want to branch out and do more formats because I personally play more than just Legacy. You know, I play just about every format here and there. The question is how to do that without the people that are already watching getting a little bit bored with this channel. Delusional Kraut. Thanks for the reset with Prime. What's up, Delusional Kraut? Make Mono Black curses great again. Do you guys do Modern every week at Game Storia where I could film? Yes, there is Modern every week at Game Storia, and a matter of fact, it is packed. It is always at capacity. We get like 3 times as many players for Modern as we do for Legacy right at this point. The other thing with Modern at my particular game store, and this is not a problem, it's just something that I'm thinking about. The players who play Legacy Monday nights with us all know me and, you know, are like enthusiastic about participating with the channel and the whole thing. The Modern people who play on you know, another day of the week, I don't know most of those people. Most of them I've, you know, if I go to play Modern on any given week, and, you know, I play like once or twice a month. I'll probably go tomorrow. I'll see 10 people I've never seen before. So it's like, you know, the comfort of having a group that is like down to hang out and record some games for the channel. The whole thing is like, it's just a different atmosphere where I'd have to, like, I want to make sure everybody is cool with the fact that I'm recording. It's not really about the venue. It's about like the community for me in that respect. Like, I want to be respectful of everybody. Like, I don't want to be all like whipping cameras out and, you know, filming whatever I want. The other thing is, you know, and I have to be mindful of this as a YouTuber. The few times I've recorded Modern or streamed Modern and put it on our YouTube channel, the videos did really poorly. Like, they're still by far some of our worst performing videos on the channel. And it's been a long time since we've done Modern on 90s MTG, but that told me to stay away from this for now. So, but again, I'd like to do more Modern. I'll do Modern. I'll do more pre-Modern. I'll do Pauper. It's just a matter of blocking out the time for it and being able to make something that people want to watch. What card was that? I have no idea what just got pitched to Force of Will. If anybody knows, definitely let me know. Wandering Mind? What? There are a ton of Modern content creators. It's hard to break into that space. Yeah, that's another thing that is complicated. I don't want to spend the whole rest of the stream talking about the potential modern, but it is a lot different than Legacy. Let's put it that way. Interesting. No, you're good, Fiscal Cliff. I'm not happy to talk about it. I just, I just don't want somebody to shut this off because we won't shut up about modern. I'm just playing. Wandering Mind. Why is this card in the deck? Yeah, all the modern haters already left. You're right, True Chains. They already left. We lost them.
Strong.
It's smart, huh?
Go.
Sword. Take it on home run.
Resolves.
Are you serious, Keith? That sucks, man. Why do people have to suck? Like, just wow. What losers. Yeah, yeah. Think about the YouTube viewers. The other thing is, the majority of viewers of this channel are on YouTube, like by a huge, gigantic margin. Most people watching this channel are on YouTube, and this is my opinion, but YouTube channels are successful when you just keep, like here's the nail, and you just keep hitting the same, you just keep delivering exactly what the people want over and over. Experimenting a little bit too much for a small channel is it's risky. It's risky. That's my opinion, though. I'm sure a lot of other YouTubers would disagree with me.
Some innovative stuff in here.
I gotta keep it interesting week to week.
Oh crap! Who won game one, chat? Who won game one? Did Sam win? I thought Sam win, but all the talk about modern, I completely forgot what the ending of the game was. Sam won. Yeah, I thought Sam won, but I can't remember exactly what happened at the end of the game, so I can't, like, visualize the ending. Fiscal Cliff, thank you for 10 gift subs. 10 gift subs for Fiscal Cliff. Really do appreciate it. That is so awesome. Thank you, Fiscal Cliff. An economist named Cliff. So cool. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate that. Roland can see it too, Yorion. Okay. I don't even remember that happening, actually, but I believe you. A modern bribe. No, I mean, that's fair. It could be a modern bribe. That's not true, Turn Zero Games. Turn Zero Games is sour about modern. Eventually, too, through Modern Horizons. Now I'm talking about modern again. Through Modern Horizons, we already lost all the YouTube people at this point. Through Modern Horizons, eventually modern will have a pretty good percent of the powerful cards in Legacy. Like, we may not see the silly ones like Show and Tell and Sylvan Library with mechanics that make no sense. But we'll eventually probably see cards like, Port, Wasteland, Swords of Plowshares, Reanimate, Exploration. Like, I'm sure we'll see some percent of those cards in Modern. And at some point, people that strictly play Legacy and not Modern now will warm up a little bit more to playing some Modern, I think. It's just going to take time. Veteran Explorer, yeah. You know, it might be in Modern Horizon 7, but I think we're gonna see a lot of those cards in Modern at some point. I hope it's not Modern Horizon 7. I don't know. Take way too long. Pernicious Deed, yeah. Pernicious Deed is actually interesting. Is Pernicious Deed like would black green still be able to blow up the board in like a standard set? Like, or have they lost that part of the color pie or whatever? Is Pernicious Deed still consistent with the color pie? I don't know.
I'll respond. Sacrifice. It has snow covered.
What is this? Yep. You're dead.
Okay, some people think it is.
Yeah, results.
Go into the text.
Yeah. I'll play Ice Fang Claw.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think black white is now like the board wipe colors, right? Like I think about Merciless Eviction. Is that the name of the card? That's like a commander card. Is there Legacy at Game Storia right now? There is not. This is from Monday. This is pre-recorded. I tried to answer that as quickly as I can. I pictured someone grabbing their bike and like pedaling over there like, oh, they got Legacy. Better get there quick. Thoughts on the reserve list? Is it fair to new players? What do you mean by fair? Like, I don't really know what you mean by that.
All right.
Activate at the end of your turn.
Where is Game Storia? It is in Queens, New York City. Basically, geographic center of New York City. Culling Ritual? Oh, okay. Yeah, that basically is Pernicious Deed ability. You're right. The cards are so expensive for new players to access the format. That is true. Is that fair? I mean, I don't know. That's like a weird question. Like, is it fair? I don't know if it's fair. It's like if I bought the card in 1995, is it fair to me that you also get one? I mean, if you're gonna look at it that way, right? It can't be reprinted. I don't know. Maybe I'm confused and overthinking it. I don't know. Work near Grand Central, can probably hop on the 7 one of these days and stop by. Does it sell? They do not sell comics, but they sell just about every board game that I know in existence. I'm not huge knowledgeable on all the board games, but I think they have all the board games that people want. And they have, Magic, Pokemon, all that stuff for sale. And a really good Magic singles selection as well, I should add, at Game Storia. I recommend if you want to buy reserve list stuff like duels and whatnot that you message the shop on Facebook or something and see what they have, because they have quite a selection. They also have a Discord server, Game Storia, that you can ask questions. Some stores allow 10 to 15 proxies when playing Legacy. Of course, it has to be a casual tournament if they do it that way. Yes. What is the shop's name again? The shop's name is Game Storia. I'll type it in chat. Okay. And whoever happens to be watching and is local to New York City, come hang out with us on Mondays. Come jam some Legacy and maybe get a feature match on the channel too, or just come hang. Not everybody has to be a feature match. We have a bunch of people who don't participate, and that is more than fine. It's totally optional. Some people are maybe a little self-conscious, or just not interested. My store allows proxies for Legacy. I think it doubles the amount of attendance and lets established players try new decks. That makes sense. I think proxies or not, there has to be enough people willing to show up who like Legacy. Like, you know, a lot of the players I know that just play Modern and don't play Legacy, their attitude is kind of like, I could proxy a few cards and play Legacy. They don't really care. Just not even interested. So it's great that you know, events are able to fire with proxies, because it's really about enough people wanting to play Legacy than anything. Wizards of the Coast just cares about money. I mean, they're a company. Like, that's kind of what they're supposed to care about in a way. In our capitalist society. Does Game Storia do proxies? They do not. Sanctioned Legacy at Game Storia. That depends. That depends who you ask. Some people don't think Legacy is better than Modern. We actually had a what does he play? We had a player stop by as we were getting ready to get started for Legacy on Monday, and I know this player plays Pioneer and Standard, but I'm not sure about Modern. And you know, someone we're friendly with, and someone said, "Hey, you want to borrow a deck? You know, we'll let you borrow a Legacy deck. Just jam some Legacy with us. Come play." And they were kind of like, "Yeah, I'm all right. I'm gonna go home and watch TV," which is fine. Just some people are just not interested.
Yeah. I can't come back from that. Yeah, especially once you